Okay, hello everybody, I'm Tomboy Gamer XL, and welcome back to Let's Play Nicole, Part 3. In the previous part, we got to play around with some of the functions of the game. Actually, took a bath, stalked some people for clues, and went to an overpriced restaurant asking for $100 for a meal for one person. Seriously, who does this craziness? So I'm going to take a small little moment to make a shout out. Well, not a shout out, but thank you to, I don't know who it is, but I got 2 subscribers over the course of these 2 Let's Plays, and I got a like on my first video, so, you know, it's always good to be happy for what you have. And, I probably didn't give you guys enough time to actually sit down and go, which choice should I pick? But I decided that it would probably be best if I went ahead and did it myself. So apologies to anyone who's going to pick something out. So let's get this LP started. So last off we were talking to Jeff, and he was talking about his craptastical, beautiful profession of pharmacology, or somehow you pronounce that, I don't know. Anywho, we had to pick whether it was interesting or was it hard. We're normal people, so we're gonna say it's hard. Pharmacology has to be hard. Thinking about all that sciencey stuff that goes on is enough to give me a headache. Oops, we made him mad. Excuse me? We screwed up, guys. Jeff's tone of voice takes on a sharper edge. Uh-oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that. I'll agree when you say that pharmacology is difficult, but to dismiss it because of that, it's like an insult. We hit a muscle. I hold my hand up as I see Jeff growing more upset by the second. I didn't mean to come across like that. Ugh, me and my big mouth. No, don't you apologize. I have a right to my opinion. So you can just shove off with that. Hey, I'm not trying to insult your major. I'm just saying that it sounds hard. All the more power for you to... okay, all the more power to you for sticking with it. Oh, he's bipolar. All the more. Jeff thoughtfully repeats what I just said with a smirk. Oh, it's nothing to be admired for. I just do what I enjoy. Thank you, though, Nicole, for saying that. I mean it. Plus, if it snaps Jeff out of staying annoyed at me, all the more better. Anyway, I think we stayed here long enough, don't you think? Let me lead you back to your dorm. You don't have to do all that for my sake. I can manage. After you blew up, I don't want you to. Are you sure? No, not really. Jeff laughs in face of how blunt I am. And I grin sheepishly in response. Seriously, if it's gonna be out of your way, I'll be fine. I don't want to bother you. Nicole, trust me, it's not a bother. Jeff winks as he holds the door open for me. Let's go. I'll show you a shortcut. Reluctantly, I smile and head out of the open door. I'm not trying to be ungrateful, but I feel bad for dragging Jeff into helping me like this. I'm sure he has better stuff to do than lead some girl around. And I'm certain he does. But I don't even want to hang around with this dude. Swear. Did you just sit there and yell at me because I said it was hard? Ugh. Boys these days. However, true to his word, Jeff shows me how to get from the lecture hall all the way back to the dorm. It is shorter than I thought. Man, I must have wasted so much time. Typical freshman. And voila! Here we are. Jeff sweeps an arm behind him, and gestures at my dorm building like it's an amusement park attraction. Thank you so much, Jeff. That was some shortcut. When it comes to the life sciences department, I know all there is. I'm usually around those parts, so if you ever see me, don't be afraid to say hi. There's something I need to take care of, so I'm off for now. It was certainly a pleasure meeting you, Nicole. Uh-huh. Same to you, Jeff. Thanks again. See you. I wave goodbye to Jeff until he's long gone, then turn on my heel back into my dorm. Man, meeting him was such a lucky break. No, it wasn't. I can't get over that. I tell you it's hard, and the reason why I think it would be hard. You go off on me like I'm some... I can already tell he's an awesome guy. And who knows, maybe I'll run into him again sometime soon. Pretty Jesus, we don't. Alright, so we can pick another place to go. We are staying away from the restaurant since it was overpriced. Crazy. So, did some research, some tiny research. I didn't want to, this is actually the first time I played this game, and I didn't want to actually ruin the experience for me, so I didn't research any walkthroughs, but I did realize that after 4 boys, they did give me some hinters, and they said that the boy I indeed thought was cute would work for wit. Are we going to actually focus on that? No, dear God. Alright, honestly, I'm up for going to the gym. So we can train at the gym. I'm going to do this Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, unfortunately. Why does it cost $10 to train at a gym? Oh, Jesus Christ. What? This is baloney. This is baloney. And then we can do Zeal and Maraba playing free volleyball. And this is actually free. Oh my Jesus Christ. Monkey balls. It's free. We're gonna play that. We're gonna play that. Spike. Woo! In your face. Really? I couldn't spike a ball. Wait, I could. I could spike a ball. Because I remember in PE I did pretty good. I've never said it. Alright. That pub is delightful. But no, we're really gonna do this. We're gonna stalk some people like we did last time. Y'all remember that? We examined the night activity. So I didn't run into anyone I kinda knew, but I learned more about the usual nightlife. Now I can point out any oddities in a flash. That's good, I guess. Yes. Alright, we're back home, and the mystery is almost solved. Barely. Barely anywhere. We pissed off Jeff. So what do we do today? We pissed off Jeff. We got lost. We gained some zeal. We lost no money. Thank you, Jesus. And we got some energy. We lost a lot of energy. God, weird. Anyhow, we've seen what life. What's the tip of the day? Each investigation option increases the clue's value. As the value increases at regular intervals, this will unlock some mystery scenes. To solve the mystery completely, you need to increase the clue's value to the maximum. I really could have told you that myself. I really could have. Oh, we got another cutscene. This isn't fair. I straggled into my criminology class. Oh yeah, she did say we were doing we were going for lawyer stuff. So we straggled in criminology class 10 minutes before it's supposed to start, and what I see makes me want to cry. Nearly all the seats near the front are full. Really? That makes you cry? I always sit in the back in class. It's only rare when I sit in the front. The only reason I would sit in the front is because everyone took the seats in the back. I slump a little and bow my head. I didn't mean to sleep through my alarm. I even made sure to sleep at a reasonable time so I could get up early. So much for that. Stupid body. Don't be mad at body. Body didn't do nothing. There's no use complaining about it now. I better get a seat before I'm left with the ones in the very, very back. That's where I want to be, though. I hurry to the aisle and do my best to look inconspicuous as I scope out an empty seat. The ones I can see are all towards the middle, so I'll probably have to scoot past a bunch of people to reach one. That's gonna be awkward. Are there any alternatives? I spot a seat in one of the closer rows, 2 away from the aisle. Not exactly in the middle like I prefer, but beggars can't be choosers. I'm gonna have to get past 2 guys sitting in the way, though. I clutch my bag to my side and give them a nervous smile. Excuse me. Once they notice I am, right there, I shuffle my way toward the seat, doing my best not to trip on their feet or bags. I nearly make it before I feel my foot snag on someone's backpack. Oh boy, we're just looking so freshman-esque, it's not even funny. Reflexively, I spin to look over my shoulder, and I feel my shoulder bag whack into something. Oh no. Oh, we read the mind. Oh no, that sounded like a really hard whack. Kaboom! Oh, he's not looking too happy. This reminds me of previous experiences where I once whack a person with my bag. The difference between these situations, One was on purpose. Anywho, my would-be neighbor for the class rubs his head while his friend next to him laughs at his expense. I hold my hands out apologetically, unsure of what to say. Oh gosh, sorry. Oh, I'm not sorry. That was funny. The guy I hit scowls with grit teeth, but his expression smooths out into a tight lip line. Ain't a problem, miss. Just watch your step next time. Huh. He sounds forced and weird. Well, I mean, like, different. He sounds different, like he has some sort of accent. Well, he said ain't, so I already have an idea what accent he could have. As I settle into my seat, keeping my bag in my lap, I sneak another look at the guy right beside me. His hair is a sandy blonde. Not really, that looks kind of brown. You're the game. And wavy, like he'd just been caught in a breeze outside. His eyes are also a really light shade of brown. I think they call that particular color hazel. But you just used the word hazel in the last one. Do I need to reference it? Eavesdropping on his conversation gives me a chance to listen for that accent, but he and his friend are speaking so quietly that I can't really catch it. I'm soon cut off as the teacher begins with the lecture. Well, folks, it's official. We are nosy. Our shame, our shame. Oh well, it wasn't that important. I was only curious. Huh, we are really nosy. Lecture goes along as its normal pace, and I forget all about paying attention to the guy next to me. Soon enough, the teacher dismisses us, and the classroom is sent roaring with the sound of hundreds of students packing their bags at once. That sounds like a normal day in high school. The people next to me are freakishly fast, not the guy and his friend to my left, but the ones to my right. Man, can't they just leave from that side? I can see them waiting on me from the corner of my eye, and it's like pressure is on. Take the side on the right, God! Looking at me. I wouldn't disturb you people if I was trying to rush out the classroom. But y'all need to move. You don't mean to be rude. Pressure me out of there. I save my notes on my laptop, shut it closed, then stuff it in my bag. The guy and his friend don't seem as rushed as I am, but I make sure that I'm out of that row as soon as possible. Maybe it'd be a better idea to sit somewhere else, somewhere less crowded next time. If I manage to wake up, that is. No, you can't do that, Nicole. Permanent seats are permanent seats. Once you pick a seat on the first day, that's your seat to the end, technically, until other people start swapping seats. And that's rare at best. People don't usually swap seats. You need to wake up early next time. The door slams shut behind me as I leave the building, but a moment later I hear someone throw it open again. Excuse me. Oh, he found out we was nosy. He found out about the paper bombs we were planning on doing. We gotta get out of here. Is someone talking to me? I turn around since I don't see anyone else nearby. To my surprise, I'm looking right at the guy who sat next to me in class. I point at myself unsurely. Now, who else would I be yelling at around here? Of course I'm talking to you. How the heck was I supposed to know? Like, they just said there was a herd of students running out of the classroom, and you're telling me, oh, out of that entire herd, there's this one sheep that's really tiny running through there. Yeah, I want that one. Swear, you people are so mean. I am about to slap people. Ugh, you're lucky this isn't one of those games where you can pick an attack, like Magical Diary, which I'm going to probably do a Let's Play for. He marches straight towards me and thrusts out his hand filled with several familiar-looking pens. Are you telling me we walked out of the classroom without our pens? Oh my god. Hey, those are mine. Did I drop them? He nods curtly. You left them behind. I didn't notice till you were long gone, so I figured I'd try and get them back to you. Sorry about that, folks. I'm pretty sure you heard that, and I'm pretty sure that was my phone. Interesting story that I will go on about later. Oh, thanks. I hold my palms out, and the guy drops the pen carefully into my hands. My finger wraps around their necks to keep them secure. I didn't even use these guys in class today. How'd I manage to drop them? Well, Nicole, everything is technology. Soon even the pen will be evolving. See, the world is like a Pokemon game. Pens and pencils will evolve to computers, and computers will evolve to supercomputers. And the final stage will be some form of mega computer? I don't know. Huh. Your bag probably has an open pocket. You best be careful not to let that happen again. Not everyone in the world would be kind enough to return them. Who would want to keep a pen? Buy your own. I'm really glad you were. I laugh in relief as I put my pens back in the bag. I make sure to double check that I close the pocket this time. I'm Nicole. It's nice to meet you. Ted. Likewise. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I'm starting to think he's the smart one because I swear I don't hear people say it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I usually hear people, it's nice to meet you. And he did say ain't just a minute ago, so what's with English? He offers a polite hand and I lightly shake it. Now that we're talking one-on-one like this, I instantly recognize where Ted's accent is from. I'm so sure I know what it is, but it wouldn't hurt to check. Okay, I'm just going to come out and say it. You're not from here, are you? The corner of Ted's lip turned inward like he's heard this several times before. It was the drawl that gave it away, huh? I tried my best to control it, but some things do their darndest to stick with you. Darndest. Oh, God, you kids these days. Oh, gosh. I'm from the South, born and raised, Alabama to be precise. I moved here a couple of years ago. Oh, so we are in America. See, then why are people saying second year? Okay. Well, at least they specified with us this time that we are indeed from the South, that we are in America. Thank you, God. I was going to start coming up with British-based words. And I was going to do it now. Alright, let's keep going. I knew it. I allow myself a smug moment and start smiling. Ted immediately takes notice. Hi, guys. It's my Hans. It's my doggy. He came in, yeah. Probably cohort me into getting him on my bed. See you later, Hans. Why are you grinning like that? He cocks a brow and puts his hand on his hip. Go on, spit it out. You look like you got something to say. We're not trying to be mean. Calm down, then fighting words. It's nothing bad. It's only about your voice. To tell the truth, I don't know how he's going to react to what I just thought. You might want to keep it to yourself. Oh, I'm so tempted to click that one. But I'm going to be nice and definitely not click that. I guess you could say it's cute. Although, in all honesty, when I think of people who have southern accents, I usually laugh at them because there's a lot of people I think of when I think of them. And one of them is not so very pleasant. But anywho, the way you talk is cute. I just think your southern accent is cute. Ted rolls his eyes and scoffs. That's not funny. No, I'm just kidding. It's charming. You never hear anyone talking like that around here. I grin wildly as I get an idea. Hey, would you mind saying something for me? Like one of those funny sayings you guys have? What do you mean? We don't have any weird sayings. But you hear it all on TV. Ted shoots me an incredulous look and quickly shakes his head. He suddenly starts talking a mile a minute, sounding incredibly defensive. And you're really gonna believe that? Okay, maybe that's... there's a little truth in those shows, but just a little. No one talks like that back home, especially not me. Okay. So he read my mind, because I was thinking of any TV show with people who are from the South, like Housewives, Honey. Okay. And another thing, the top of Ted's cheeks go a little red. Don't call me cute. There ain't no guy who want to be called cute like that. I didn't call you cute. I didn't call you cute. I said your accent was cute. Not that I'm saying you're ugly. It's not. It's the same thing in principle. Boy, do you know nothing. Ted shouts testily, and he clears his throat, embarrassed as he realizes how worked up he is. Pardon, I didn't mean to yell, but you're better off finding some rodeo clown to talk Sudanese for you. I'm not some toy for you to play with. Jesus, all the guys here are douches. Can we not get a decent person who actually cares for my emotions? I'm so lying right now. I decide to lay off the poor guy as I hear how huffy his voice sounds now. But it's kind of fun to see how far I can push him. He seems so composed. I wouldn't imagine it'd be this easy to rile him up. Oh no, Nicole, we're not doing this. We're not going to be that standard anime girl who's always going, who's always picking on the boy just because she can't express real feeling. Fine. You just said a whole bunch right now. I figured that counts. I'll just have to wait for you to slip and give me something especially southern. That ain't gonna happen, so don't bet your britches on it. Who says britches? I swear. We both pause. I give Ted a cheeky look, and he looks about ready to slide his hand down his face when he realizes what he's done. He turns and coughs into his fist, ready to hastily change the subject. Oh, he slipped up. Anyway, I didn't get a chance to say this, but thanks for the compliment. I mean, I'm still enough of a gentleman to know when to express my gratitude. No problem. I mean it. I like how you talk. Oh God, we didn't mean to do that. No. I wanted the one with the black hair. Haven't met him yet, but I didn't want this. I get it. You don't have to keep saying it every 2 seconds. I'm only making sure you know. Ted looks like he's trying really hard to hold back a sigh, but I can tell that the two of us have gotten a little friendlier. You don't just argue with some random stranger. At least, I don't. I kinda wouldn't be surprised if Ted did. What about you? I hear you got an accent yourself. Where are we from? What, me? I don't have an accent, I think. That brings up an interesting topic of accents in different areas. Does anyone else notice that some people, that it doesn't matter where you're from, you hear another person from a different part of the world and you'll think they have an accent? Like, I perfectly think that I don't have an accent, but someone told me I had a southern accent in my chemistry class. I was just like, huh? I had to look at them for about a good minute and go, where's the southern coming from? I mean, my dad's from a southern area, but I'm not. I'm born and raised in this area, so I'm not in the south. I'm in the north. Moving on. You kidding? You sure do. If I had to take a guess, I'd say you're from California. Whoa. He's like the first person to ever guess that right away. I didn't know we were talking about. Your outfit would kind of tip me off that you're Californian. I'm not trying to be mean to anyone, but there are just certain styles that kind of show you're from certain places. Yeah, I am from there. How did you know? Does it really come out in the way I talk? I learned it early. You never realize how different you sound till you're surrounded by people who don't talk much like you. You might as well stand out like a sore thumb. He makes me feel all self-conscious of my voice now. I doubt Ted minds since he's in the same boat, but I wonder what other people think when I speak to them. Maybe it's just Ted who's good at pointing out this sort of thing. Yeah, let's tell myself that. If you don't mind me asking, why choose a school all the way out here in Florida? It's a nice place and all, but ain't it far? You know what they say. It's a ways to get away from home. It was a pretty long plane ride for sure, but this school has an awesome pre-law program. I got some financial aid to help pay for it, so money isn't too much of an issue beside the usual stuff. See, I want to become a lawyer. To do that, I'm going to have to study under some of the best people. Well, okay, I don't have to, but I want to. Ted hums approvingly. I like that, and the fact that you're willing to come this far to learn means you've got the drive. That's respectable. Does this mean you're in our law school? Just started. How about you? Second year, criminal justice major. I'm looking to go into law enforcement like my old man. Why do they call it second year? You know what? Someone in the comments, I swear. Someone write in the comments why they say second year, first year. Why do they do that? Why don't they just say freshman and sophomore? This is America, obviously, but why? Why? Someone please. This is killing me. So you like joining the police or something like that? That sounds totally scary to me. I don't think I could ever do that. My pop says can be hard at times, but that's not enough to scare me off. The way Ted says this isn't backed with cocky arrogance, but humble confidence. Just because there are some scary jobs out there ain't gonna stop people from doing them. I figured if someone's gonna have to do it, why not me? If it's something I want to do, well, even better. Ted looks down at his watch on his wrist and takes a few steps back in the other direction. All right, I got your stuff back to you, so I'm done here. I'll see you around class, probably. Remember to keep better track of your things, okay? Will do. Bye, Ted. I wave Ted off as he departs, then fall into my own thoughts for a moment. Compared to him, I'm pretty spastic. I woke up late, hit him in the face, left my things. He must wonder how I get around on my own. But every cloud has a silver lining. If I hadn't left my things, I wouldn't have made a new friend in class. If I can call Ted that. He seemed like he was keeping a professional distance from me during our whole conversation. I guess it'll just take some time. We have the whole semester to get to know each other. Alright, I think we should probably end on this note, friend. Well, I'll end the day, and then I think we'll end on that note. So, where should we go? Honestly, I'm really looking towards that I don't know if I want zeal or if I want diligence. Or do I want wit? I don't know. Let's just go to the library. Does it cost money to study game? Oh, no. Not a bit. This will be fascinating, even if it wasn't on the test. Yeah, right. The day Lindsay Pollard actually sit down and read this stuff. I feel a heart attack coming on, even though I didn't do that. When are we gonna get a job? I swear we're poor. I think $34. Yeah, we're poor. We're horribly poor. All right, guys. Think the disco calls, and we'll look for some suspicious people. Oh, talking to these girls gave me a good feeling of the atmosphere. At least I think that's what we were talking about. It was a little too busy to make sure. Haha. Oh, we got some clues. Cool. And the day is over. Oh my god. We didn't mean to do that. I kind of want Darren. We haven't met Kurt, but he looks like the kind of guy who's a jock and obviously conceited and full of it. But we're not going to judge men just because we see them. Yet, people. Remember that. Alright, so we're getting somewhere, kind of not. I'm lying. We're not getting anywhere. But it's 2 days. We got plenty of days. Anywho. So, 2 things before we end this note. 1, this gameplay has been doing pretty good. I'm actually pretty proud of it. And I'd like to thank one of my friends for pointing this game out, Rocker Diva 102. Thank you so much for actually introducing me to this game and Hanukkah games. And finally, so I got a PM message talking to me about my channel trailer, and it was asking me primarily if I was going about the Two Tomboys Play gameplay, and if I was actually going to consider doing one this month. Actually, the text message I just received, that's from my friend. She has given me the A-OK that she wants to join the LP business with me, and that she's willing to do Two Tomboys Play. So, rest assured that will be coming up. So, anywho, I'll see you in the next part of Let's Play Nicole part... oh my god, part 4. I didn't think I'd make it this far. Part 4. So, this is Tomboy Gamer. Peace out.